I got y'all with 1 hour of early, unedited NBA 2K26 Play Now gameplay. Just do me a favor, leave a like on the video and subscribe. Let's get right into it.
Greg, no secret that these teams don't like each other. Could things get a little chippy tonight?
It would not surprise me at all, Kevin. These teams, not only fierce rivals, but there's a little bit of animosity for one another. Throw in the fact that both these teams play in the same conference. Yeah, I'd say the spirits might be high tonight.
And the Houston Rockets starting 5. In the backcourt, we'll see Van Vliet and Thompson. We'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. And it's Şengün in at the 5, roaming the paint. And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ballgame. And Flag throws it down.
And you can't let this kid, Flag, get that good a position down low. Cooper will finish that every time.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. I wanted to know what he had in store for Kevin Durant. He said, we have some plans, Coach said with a smile, but mostly it's about effort. We have to outwork him at all times. If we give him an inch, he's going to take a mile. So Coach is asking for his guys to go all out and try to slow KD down tonight. Back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. And here is Irving, following the 3 from Kevin Durant. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, there is a special nature to Kyrie Irving's ability to answer back with the 3.
For Kyrie Irving, Doris, what a run to the finals in 2024 with the Mavs.
He works seamlessly with the great Luka Doncic. And the beauty of Kyrie Irving historically is put him next to a great player, and you will not in any way diminish his game.
Durant in the corner. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Durant's got 9.
Silky corner shot by Durant. He is so confident in his ability to hit from that range.
In the corner, it's Gafford. Back to Irving. Flag with it. Durant's there. And it's Flag missing.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
For 3, Smith. Mavericks with the rebound. Thompson outside. And here's Davis for 3. Dallas, no good that time either. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. 4-point game. For 3, Van Vliet. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Rise and fire in the catch and shoot. Fred Van Vliet ready and willing.
Dallas is gone. 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Irving. Here's Flag. Şengün with the rebound.
This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it showed right there.
Van Vliet with it. Guarded now by Irving. Here's Şengün. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Flag. And Flag throws it down.
A guy with a strong build and handles. Flag makes his move and creates the space for the shot.
And Greg, these boys veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Buries it from three-point range.
And how's that for an answer? Thompson getting his revenge in style there.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Washington comes in for Flag. Max Christie, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Russell in for Irving. Houston with a big group substitution here. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Jabari Smith. Tari Eason comes in for Kevin Durant. Aaron Holiday's checked in for Thompson. And Shepard subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Here is Russell. The Rockets making the shot. Davis. And Davis throws it down hard.
Oh, my goodness. AD wanted them to feel that one. Davis boosts his whole team with that explosiveness.
Here's Shepard. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Holiday, no one around him. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pass to Washington. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
Substitution on the court.
Mavericks trail by 8. Davis in the corner. A three-pointer, no good. Capella finds KD. Jacks up a three. That shot, no good. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Rockets. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. We come back right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Houston.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
So on the floor for Houston, Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Shepard. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's KD in at the shooting guard. And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kyrie Irving is becoming the sage veteran. He said, quote, "I used to think leadership is a lonely thing, and it's not. It's surrounding yourself with great-minded, great-hearted people, asking them to push you at times and picking them up when they're not able to be their best." Back to you guys.
Great perspective. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Mavericks trail by 7. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Christie. Down low. The kick out to Irving. Shot clock at 5. Trains the three-pointer. Irving's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, we know Kyrie is one of the outstanding shot takers and makers in this league.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with them. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Anthony Davis comes in for Washington. Flag is checked in for Najee Marshall. And it's Thompson in for Max Christie. Houston also making some changes. Jabari Smith comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Shepard.
It's not just that Kevin Durant scores it. It is the efficiency with which he does it. This guy, you can lean into him on the offensive end.
Now here's Thompson. Here's Flag. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Irving's shot is good.
Excellent setup. The pre-shot preparation, getting into that catch-and-shoot game. We see it, Kyrie.
You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks last season, GA. Despite that, they were a win away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, they battled valiantly. But to go from the 2024 NBA Finals to the lottery, obviously disappointing. They're looking to make amends this season. An effective three-point shot is going to be crucial to Flag's success in the NBA.
Smith on the wing. Eason the bounce pass. Capella sets a screen for VanVleet. Back to Eason. Capella kicks to VanVleet. Over Irving. The Mavericks pull it in.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it. Hard to keep up with an athletic rookie like Flag. He's ready to outrun everybody.
Now here's Durant. He's got 12. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. Russell, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. Şengün's checked in for Houston. Amen Thompson comes in for Kevin Durant. Thompson in the corner. And stolen by Russell. In the corner, it's Flag. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Flag's got the lead up to 3 now for the Mavs.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Flag finding ways to succeed offensively on an NBA court.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Irving's checked in for Dallas. .109 left in the first half of basketball. Van Vliet against Irving. Şengün with the screen for Thompson. 5 to shoot. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Pulls up on the wing, and Irving gets it to go on the assist by Flag. Flag's got his 3rd assist on the night. Smith outside. 35 seconds left to play in the first half.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
In the corner, Şengün with it. Houston moving the ball around. Here's Van Vliet. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
How about Fred Van Vliet, the ability to carve up the defense on the dribble drive. Nice.
Irving looking over the floor. Here's Flag. And no good on the last second attempt this time. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Dallas. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Okay, they're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for our contestant.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Irving and Thompson are the guard set. And it's small and power forward. It'll be Flag and Davis. And it's Gafford in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, hard to find a more respected vet in this league than point guard Fred Van Vliet. The heady vet will now also guide the Players Union in his new role of president, replacing C.J. McCollum. As a guy who went from being undrafted to an all-star to signing a max contract, he can certainly relate to most every player in the league.
He has come a long way. Okay, Shams, we thank you for that report. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you. Well, Anthony Davis talked about the pairing with him and Kyrie Irving, and he said, quote, "Kai can do it all. There is no flaw in his game, and with me being able to play in the pocket and roll to the rim, be a lob threat, pick and pop, and handle, where he can come set a screen for me, I think we complement each other very well." Back to you guys.
Quite the tandem. Thanks a lot, Allie. Now here's Thompson. Scoreless thus far. Oh, and he jams it right over Cooper Flag.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Pass to Flag. Back to Irving. Out to Thompson for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got 4 rebounds in this game. Durant down low. Over Flag. No good from 11 feet. Mavericks leading by 5. Thompson in the corner. And stolen by Thompson. Now here's Durant. 15 points in the game. And he comes up with the deuce.
KD's shot selection is always on point. You want to concede the mid-range, he's more than willing to take it.
A three-pointer is right on target.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Back to Gafford. Pass to Irving. Pocket 6. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Houston. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Dallas. And a change for the Rockets. Eason's checked in. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Trailing by 2. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Irving for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Irving's got 23.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now, here's Gafford. No scoring in this one. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Pass to Washington. Thompson outside. Here's Davis. With the clock winding down, and it's Davis with the jam.
And he'll get a head of steam when there's that much of a lane. You can't get in AD's way.
Now Durant. There's 25 seconds left to play in the third. The Mavericks leading. Thompson passes to Irving. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 14 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Russell. Eason grabs the board. Shoots the 3. Hits it from three-point range. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Houston Rockets. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Rockets, they've got Dorian Finney-Smith, also Tari Eason out there. Clint Capella is out there with Durant, and it's Holiday in at the point. Now Irving. After the missed 3 from KD. The 3, Marshall. It's rebounded by Durant. Durant raising up.
Well, Kevin Durant has an ability to put the ball on the deck and finish off the drive. Prime example there.
And stolen by Eason. Into the lane. And the dunk by Eason.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
It's deflected and stolen by Christie. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. And he makes good on the layup. Irving's got it all tied up now for the man.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. And the Mavericks making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Houston with a big group substitution here. Şengün's checked in for Capella. Smith comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Tari Eason. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
All right, Allie, thank you.
Yeah, great concentration by Lively, willing that one home.
A different look for Dallas. Anthony Davis comes in for Washington. And Flagg subbed in for Najee Marshall. And Doris with the big trade last season, there's more than a little pressure to win in Dallas.
Kevin, this organization traded away a generational star in Luka Doncic, one of the great players we've seen come into the league as an 18-year-old. And you've got a player in Anthony Davis who has an injury history and is 6 years older. You better believe there's pressure in D-Town.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
And he's going to get called there for the technical foul, hanging on the rim.
And fundamentally, that's not the smartest move in the world. Depending on the situation, that kind of thing can cost you. Got to control your emotions.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Irving. And Thompson sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Now Flagg. Just 4 to shoot. To take the lead. And that one is good.
And you know how many big games Flagg played in college, but he looked really comfortable taking the shot there.
Now here's VanVleet.
Big moments. This is who Kevin Durant is. He delivers when the game is in the balance.
The Mavericks have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Irving, a screen on Katie. Irving outside. Off target from outside. Houston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Durant drains it from distance.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch, and he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Here's Davis. And he does not hit.
If you're trying to make a comeback, that is the kind of shot that doesn't help.
And here is Katie. From outside, he drills the 3.
Oh boy, don't allow Kevin Durant to get comfortable from there. It could be a long night if you do.
Irving. That one goes. Count it.
Man, that is a good one. Kyrie really just comes alive when the game gets tight.
Thompson outside. Now Durant. Takes advantage. That J is good.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Dallas calls timeout. They're trailing by 7. Irving fires. Good.
Huge bucket from Kyrie. Knows how to deliver.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Anthony Davis. First personal foul. First team foul.
Durant with it, picked up by Davis, and Durant gets double teamed. Smith, count it, nails it from 14.
And that's a nice shot from mid-range there. Smith must continue to knock it down at that level.
Here's Flag for three, and it misses. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Outside Durant. 20 feet away, got it to go.
Well, you see the attack mentality right there. Kevin Durant, if he gets room, he will take that shot without thinking about it.
From way back, the shot is on. So Houston wins it, and in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
So let's go courtside, where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game. Allie.
KD, you were able to clamp down defensively as the game wore on. What was the key there?
Well, we stayed patient. We contested shots. They hit some tough ones early on. And I think in the pick and roll, we made a solid adjustment. And we turned that around. Coach made a great adjustment, and we was able to get rebounds and go.
The patience was so important. It paid off. Thanks, KD.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Kevin Durant.
Welcome to Tuesday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. We got a good one in store for you. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Golden State Warriors. This is Brian Anderson. I've got Tim Legler and Grant Hill at the table with me, and Allie LaForce covering us courtside. Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. And it's Moody in at the 3. And for the Lakers, Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. LeBron and Hachimura in at the forward slots. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. We know things can get heated between these two, Grant. No love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, B.A., I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
Now here's Podziemski. Pass to Curry. Green with a screen on Doncic. Fires the 3. And Ayton pulls it down. It's James on the wing. Moody defends. And the shot goes in.
And that's where LeBron loves to operate. Close to the bucket, in the high percentage area.
Outside Moody. Now Podziemski. Outside Curry. This one for 3. Hits the three-pointer.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Out to James. Oh, he just jams it right over Stephen Curry.
They're still dunking with ease. James is a physical specimen.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, we saw a transformation with Luka over the summer as he committed himself to getting into the best shape of his life. And a much leaner Luka started showing up in late July, shortly after he recruited Marcus Smart to the Lakers. No doubt about it, guys. Luka has something to prove this season in a big way.
Making the commitment. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. Here's Curry following the score by the Lakers. And here's Butler outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
Nice shot from Butler, making himself a threat from downtown.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Shoots over Curry. Doncic, no good. Golden State has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Pass to Butler, and here's Moody. Outside, Green. 6 to shoot. Here's Curry. Again, Golden State.
Yeah, the sweet-looking jumper of Steph. It just looks so pure coming out of his hands.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, earlier I spoke with J.J. Redick. On the topic of Curry, Coach said, it's like playing a game of tag. He continued, we had our wings chase our guards around in practice, and everyone is on notice. We all know how good he can be. The important thing is to not take any plays off. We'll stay sharp, or he'll remind us, that's for sure. Brian, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. So it's the Warriors now, following the score by Los Angeles. Outside for Green. The 3 is up. Rebounded by the Lakers. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And here's Doncic. Pass to James. Over Moody. And James gets it to go. James has got 8 points.
That in-between distance is a tough one to master. Not for LeBron, though.
Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Here's Doncic, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And how about the handles Luka has? Phenomenal at creating scoring opportunities for himself.
Hield for 3. And Ayton pulls it down.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Wow, that's embarrassing. Come on, just put the ball in the hole.
Now here's Hield. And there's the drive, and the layup is good off the glass.
And I like whenever Hield attacks inside like this, exploiting the defense when they give him these chances.
Doncic against Hield. Doncic, no good.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Right side, Hield. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Hield's got his second basket of the game.
This is his shot. The defense must chase Hield off that three-point line.
Here's Doncic, and that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Defensive foul. Buddy Hield. First personal foul. First team foul.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Kleba, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. Larabius subbed in for James.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
Curry, no good. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 2. Pass to Reeves. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Hield passes to Kuminga. Shots from 12. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Doncic. It's his first trip to the line. And he can't get the first one. Good on the second one. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Warriors ahead, up by 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
On the floor for the Warriors. Sharpshooters Curry and Hield pair as the backcourt. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Quentin Post. And it's Kuminga in at the 3. Now here's Kuminga. Pass to Curry from downtown, and the Warriors with another three.
Yeah, most of the time you assume Curry's three ball is falling. That's how good he is.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Kleba. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. James is checked in for LaRavia. And Doncic has subbed in for Smart. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship. I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Brian, back to you.
Eyes on the prize. Okay, Allie, good stuff.
Gotta stay up on James or he will go right up with that shot.
The Warriors lead by 3. And what a wild ride last season for the Warriors, Tim.
Well, it was a roller coaster. They started out hot out of the gate, then they faded, falling all the way to the 11th seed at one point in the West. Then the Jimmy Butler trade righted the ship and got them back in the playoffs.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And great passing, so often the thing that separates the good from the great. Who, for your money, Tim, is the best in the association?
Well, what's crazy, B.A., is I think the top of the list belongs to a center. Trey, Nikola Jokic, to me, an all-time talent, still in his prime, and his playmaking ability, unquestionably, the best we have ever seen at the center position.
Never seen any player like him. He's amazing.
Maybe never will, either.
Now here's Hachimura. No points yet. Doncic outside. Green with the defensive effort.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
The 3 from Curry. Hachimura with a rebound. Lakers trail by 4. Here's Doncic. He's got 7. Pass to James. LeBron sending it home.
Yeah, the assertive approach from LeBron is really paying off in this one. He is driving this offense.
And here's Post. It's covered by Ayton. Outside Curry. Outside for Green. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Lakers have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Hachimura with a screen on Curry. Doncic passes to Hachimura. The shot. And there's Reeves. That one's good on the assist from Hachimura. It's all knotted up.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Pass to Podziemski. Sinks the tray. Podziemski's got his first 3 points of the game.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Curry against Doncic. Look at Doncic making himself at home.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
Now here's Green. James with the rebound. Pass to Doncic. Ayton inside, guarded by Post. James against Hield. From deep, Reeves. Rebounded by Hield.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Green. 4-3, and it's Hield missing. James outside. Here's Doncic. Oh, Doncic playing above the rim.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, PA.
And as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Lakers on top. They're up by 1. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Come on. They're measuring up the shot. Give it up for the participants.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
I wouldn't want to have to be out there trying to keep up with them. It's really difficult when he shows you this kind of energy offensively.
Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. And it's James in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Laker 5. The Lakers in the lead. Outside Reeves. Pass to Ayton. Over Green. It's rebounded by Golden State. And Tim, last season, Draymond Green adding a Hustle Player of the Year award to his Hall of Fame resume.
Yeah, and B.A., that's an award every young player should aspire to have. But I know for Draymond Green, he was hoping to get his second Defensive Player of the Year award.
Now here's Doncic. 11 points in the game. Three-pointer. The Lakers with another miss. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And here's Butler outside. And Reeves pulls it down. For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. And the foul called on Brandon Podziemski. That's his first foul of the game. And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Back to Hachimura. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Here's Doncic. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Stephen Curry.
If this team's offensive catalyst, Doncic puts pressure on the defense every possession.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Now here's Curry. 14 points for him. Off the mark there with a 3. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Doncic, good.
And there's Luka, one of the most entertaining players in the league.
Here's Curry. Green with a screen on Doncic. Curry. Rebound by the Lakers. James has got 4 rebounds in the game. From deep, Reeves. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 3 assists now in this one. Curry surveys. Over Doncic. That won't go either for Curry.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
All alone on the break. Drains the jumper to finish off the break. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
Can't lose sight of Curry on the break. That's when he strikes. He has fantastic awareness.
James passes to Hachimura. Shoots a fadeaway. Hauled in by Curry. Warriors trail by 3. 19-footer, and he hits the jumper. Curry's got 18 points in the game.
This is why you gotta be right up on Curry. Any breathing room he gets is too much.
Here's Reeves. No dice from 9 feet. The Warriors have gone cold here in this third quarter, just 3 of 9. Curry finds some space. Curry with another miss.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season. But a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Kleba, he's checked in for Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. Larabia's subbed in for LeBron. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Post is checked in for Draymond Green. Jackson Davis comes in for Kajimski. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Moody. And it's Buddy Hield in for Stephen Curry. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. What Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, "I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about, and then decide." Back to you.
He keeps them guessing. Allie, thank you. The Lakers lead by 4. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, BA.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That's foul number 2 for him. So it's Los Angeles now.
Substitution for your Lakers.
Outside Reeves. Pass to Smart. Off target from 3-point range. And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And so in the game for the Warriors, sharpshooters Curry and Hield pair as the backcourt. Quentin Post out there with Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Kuminga in at the small forward position.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
The Lakers lead by 8. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That'll be a second foul of the game. The Lakers with the ball. And there's James from the arc. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today. And a lot of spot-up shooters now, adding a 1-dribble pull-up 3 to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
Kuminga against James. Here's Vincent. 3-pointer, no good. Warriors trail by 9. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And the basket by Curry.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
James against Hield. Smart for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got his 4th assist with that last one. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. Some changes now for the Lakers. Ayton, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Austin Reeves comes in for Vincent. And Doncic has subbed in for Smart. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Green's checked in for Post. Jimmy Butler comes in for Jackson Davis. Moody's checked in for Kuminga. And Kajimski subbed in for Hield. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession. Make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Curry. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. Yes, sir, with the 3.
I'm telling you, he is doing absolutely everything he can out there. He's just not getting enough help.
And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Doncic fires beyond the arc. Cleared away by Curry. Warriors trail by 9. Now Green. Butler outside. Now Curry. Moody. Oh, off target from downtown. Los Angeles has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game.
So creative on the attack. I like whenever Doncic knifes inside and looks to score.
Yes, it's good.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Second team.
The Lakers lead by 9. Doncic, no problem from 14.
Using that change of pace off the dribble, Doncic gets the shots he wants.
Now Green. Oh, Green dropping the hammer.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
James fires. The 3 is off.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
On the wing, Curry, guarded by Doncic. Releases from 15. Bucket!
Using the mid-range area of the floor, Curry, an offensive mastermind.
Los Angeles has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Here's James. Outside Reeves. Now Hachimura. Doncic. The Luka 3. Money.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Lakers.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Luka Doncic.
Well, it's a great night for him, and his impact goes beyond the box score. The relentless energy he plays with fuels his team.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And the 3 misses. 20 feet away and no problem.
And you can't leave someone open on Green's team. He's going to punish you for that mistake.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Podziemski. Second personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for 2, Austin Reeves.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. Golden State calls timeout. They're losing by 8. All right, guys, what's your take?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, you're going to have to play this out, take pride in every possession because they are critical at this point.
And that's an intentional foul.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
Would have been nice to drain them all, but he did enough to put this one in the bag.
And so it's the Lakers with the W. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
All right, guys, LeBron, a superstar matchup tonight. What goes through your mind when you're facing that kind of a challenge?
You know, for me, it's never about an individual challenge or an individual game. It's about the team. Now, you do take the challenge anytime you're going against anybody, but you also got to have your mind in the game, too, and not make it personal. So taking the challenge, making sure your mind is in the right frame, and just trying to make plays for your teammates to be successful.
Thanks, LeBron. Back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For